Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Your Pony of Fear Season 3 Reborn is around the corner, and which is the best Christmas movie of all time? Exactly, it's Die Hard 1 with Bruce Willis. We're getting the Action Begins May 20 with the 80s action hero package. Rambo and John Mclane are coming to the Warzone amongst other POI changes, new weapons, and a new Battle Royale game for the Cold War. Let's go through the patch notes together and let me tell you what's exciting happening to the Warzone and a slight look at what's happening to the Cold War. We're going to get two action heroes. One is John Mclane, the New York cop that has been taking care of the Nakatomi Plaza and other shenanigans. And then we obviously are getting the Rambo from Rambo First Blood Part 2, the full bare-chested bandana Rambo. Unsurprisingly, it's coming with the knife, and yes, we're getting the M60, which is partially annoying already because who the hell is going to play the M60? That gun is absolute trash. Then we're getting good old John Mclane with his walkie-talkie where he's been talking to people in the movie with a lot, and we're getting Nakatomi Plaza, a new point of interest into Verdansk. You remember we're currently Big Tall Tower, Biden Tower, Alpha, Raptor, or however you call this building is. They're either completely going to rework is, or where currently has been the construction site on top of it, they're just going to add this little top that you see here, because more or less the building has already been built. I do hope they completely reconstruction is, because the stairwell was kind of a little bit I hope for a little bit more inside buildings, a little bit more floors, because if they keep the interior the same, it would be a little bit boring. But getting the Nakatomi Plaza in total completely reworked, fire. The headquarters of the Nakatomi Corporation have moved from sunny Los Angeles to Verdansk, downtown, for a limited time. This is the tallest single structure seen in Warzone and includes 5 floors of a space that will be familiar to those who know and love the original Die Hard. In addition to replacing the broadcast tower and surrounding blocks that normally define downtown's southern district, Nakatomi Plaza features multiple optional missions that can be completed during Battle Royale and Plunder for rewards both in-game and for your profile. This includes exploring the tower for supply boxes, diffusing C4 on the tower roof, and interrupting arms deals going wrong. If you and your squad are lucky enough, you may even be able to do what no international criminal have been able to pull before: successfully crack the Nakatomi Plaza vault and escape with its riches. But be forewarned that you won't be the only operator looking for the keys to the vault. Very fun, adding like a mini event to the game with the Nakatomi Plaza for everyone that has been a huge fan of the Die Hard movies. This is a great way to franchising, but in a natural way. Not like, oh no, Son of is coming to Fortnite. Oh yeah, the Avengers are in Fortnite too. That's cool, don't get me wrong. But this is like a very natural way. You seamlessly integrate a building into the landscape. You give us some missions. You give us the Die Hard character. So that is fantastic. Being John Mclane and hopefully getting some original voice lines, I'm looking forward to that. Then there's a new point of interest, the survival camps. Around Verdansk, numerous campsites have been converted into survival camps as a homage to Rambo First Blood 2. Find any of these 10 camps across the map and you could walk out with some solid loadout items or the dog tags of comrades who fell long before your arrival. Collect enough of them and you may be able to get an even greater reward. So we're getting a whole new event like this Hunt for Adler event, but the Hunt for Adler was, frankly speaking, quite boring. So now with these two new action heroes, there's also a new event coming to Verdansk, and I think we need more of these events. There needs to be 2 per season, minor, minimal things, bonus loot, just being able to discover the map more, forcing people to especially discover the map more, because people are creatures of habit. Superstore. Now they will actually have to discover the map. Then we're getting a CIA outpost. One of the aircraft hangars in Verdansk northwest sector has been converted into a makeshift CIA outpost, and these agents need a home base to start tracking down the elusive Rambo. Apparently these field operatives are also searching for an identification of fallen soldiers and may bring in some air reinforcement should enough of them be collected for extraction. Maybe this can be used to stage an ambush that only a true guerrilla warfare expert could handle. This is a new storyline, just big fun. I'm really excited for this. It's a minimal change, and yes, I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh my goodness, what is this? But no, we're getting multiple new points of interest, but they're also telling a story. So it's not just like, here, take this. There's a whole package now around the 80s superheroes coming that I do tremendously enjoy and looking forward to. Battle Royales were already intense, action movie worthy matches within Warzone, but what if the intensity was dialed up to true Hollywood extremes? You will get Power Grab, a limited mode that pits over 100 operators across select squad sizes in a battle for true badass protagonist supremacy. In Power Grab, operators will find that the starting circle collapses is smaller than in the traditional Battle Royale in Verdansk, just like Mini Royale. This circle collapse will have 5 stages and there's no gulag to escape upon death. Instead, you must either revive your squad mates via the buy station or earn the right to revive them by collecting dog tags, similar to Kill Confirmed in traditional multiplayer. Every operator will drop a dog tag, and each time they're eliminated, these dog tags can also be found as rewards for completing contracts, and in rare cases they can be found in supply boxes around Verdansk. Each dog tag collected brings you 1 notch up a reward ladder, which is visible on the right side of your HUD. This reward ladder includes a UAV, a respawn token, which gives the right to infill into Verdansk again, and advanced gas masks and special bonuses at higher tiers. Despite these differences compared to traditional Battle Royale, the endgame is the same. Be the last squad standing to win. This sounds like a really fun game mode because aggressive gameplay will get rewarded, doing contracts will get rewarded. So there are 2 ways to play this, doing contracts or being aggressive, and then collecting these dog tags to get the super bonuses and fight each other off. Brilliant idea. Really looking forward to this, especially again, there's another revive mechanic, which then allows for more playtime for everyone. There's a new kill streak coming to Verdansk, the combat bow. Effective against both infantry and vehicles, this new kill streak can help your squad to turn the tide of battle through unconventional warfare. The longer you pull back the bow, the farther the explosive tipped arrow will go. So be sure to adjust your strength as needed to hit the target at longer distances. It's supposed to be effective against vehicles and people. Well, okay, so if it's a kill streak, you can just take it with you, just like a UAV, and then you can shoot it at a car and blow it up. I like the idea of this. If this is a one-shot car kill, that could be very interesting. We're getting the Balistic Knife to Warzone, so expect someone to actually shoot like a freaking knife in your face with a riot shield after stunning you. Can't wait for it. Big thing coming to the Cold War is multi-team elimination. Fans of Squads vs. Squads games mode will have an intense new last man standing experience take on across Black Ops Cold War biggest maps. In multi-team elimination, 10 teams of 4 will drop in and fight to survive against ever-expanding radiation zones. Redeploys will be limited and loadouts will be restricted, so teams will need to scavenge for weapons, score streaks, armor, and more. Emerge as the last team standing or the first squad to board the actual chopper in the final zone to achieve victory in this new massive multiplayer mode. And this is pretty much like Battle Royale, but not Battle Royale. It's not one zone, it's tiny radiation zones getting bigger, and then you get respawn, come back in. So it's like an arcadey Battle Royale feel, maybe more like Resurgence on Verdansk, on the Cold War maps stitched together to some of the big action. I will definitely try this out and see if it's a Battle Royale feel or if it feels completely arcadey. There are 2 new weapons coming. Obviously, the baseball bat is not that interesting because 2 of us uses melee, but now we're talking about the AMP-63 pistols. As you can see, they're already being dual wielded. Slotting in as a 4th sidearm in Black Ops Cold War arsenal, this personal defense weapon is a cross between a self-loading pistol and a fully automatic SMG. Expect this weapon to output a high amount of damage in a short period of time thanks to its full auto nature, which makes it highly effective in close quarters. Obtain the MP63 and the baseball bat during the Season 3 Reloaded. So, yeah, the Psycho was totally not a problem. The Psycho is totally not too good. And now we get another SMG pistol mix that you can akimbo full auto. So we're getting another Psycho that you have to straight up nerf. Again, movement speed. This doesn't sound like a great idea. This sounds like a bad idea, just like the last time. We'll see. This is just the roadmap for the new update to come. What do you think so far? Are we excited for this or are you already annoyed? I think new points of interest with the 80s action heroes and a new live event seems to be good, fun, and promising. We're getting a new weapon, and I think they also promise us weapon changes. So right now, obviously in these patch notes, you don't see the real patch notes. This is just the teaser, but we might see actually some more weapon balances coming down. ADS time for the snipers. They were promising a new aiming stability attachment for the snipers. So I assume there's also going to be weapon changes coming together with this that I'm really looking forward to. But what do you think? What is your vibe right now? Are you going to buy the 80s action heroes? Because I'm excited for this. I love John Mclane way more than Rambo, to be honest. For me personally, Die Hard has always been more appealing than Rambo. But what is it for you? Am I dead to you now? And on top of that, I might like Arnold Schwarzenegger more than Stallone. But that's just me here because I'm a Schwarzenegger fan. That being said, Bruce Willis over everything. Just love him, especially his German voice. If you have never listened to the German voice, Google Bruce Willis in German and listen to it. Very good. Yes, we dub everything. We're terrible people. Let's see what the season has to bring. Definitely bringing you a lot of content with the 2 new operators, with the new weapon, going to have an Explain series dropping, and obviously then, as soon as possible, gameplay 2, deep diving and telling you if it's worth it or not. Don't forget to subscribe to find your way back for more, to find out more about everything, to never miss any updates, good gameplay, alternative loadouts, main loadouts, Warzone loadouts.gg for every loadout you can imagine. Have a great time in Verdansk, and see you in the next video.